Hello, my name is Destiny Cline, and today I'm going to be telling you why you should try to commit to an earlier wake-up time every morning. As of now, the average American wakes up at 7:09 a.m. and sleeps for an average of 7 hours and 18 minutes, according to a study done by SleepCycle.com. If you can work to commit to a wake-up time like this, even on the days that you might not have an early activity or job, then your mental and physical well-being will rise, and you might not have to worry about any stubborn traffic when you go to run your errands. Personally, I used to sleep as long as I could throughout high school. On the weekends, I was never up before 11 a.m., and at the time, I thought this was good for me. I even went to bed by midnight, so I was getting around 11 hours of sleep on the weekends. But studies have actually shown that your body's sleep timer resets after an 8-hour cycle. That means I was getting 11 hours of sleep in one cycle, and my mind and body was only performing as if I was getting around 3 hours. Now that I'm in college, I like to make sure I'm awake by 8:30 every morning. Even though I don't work until noon or sometimes 3 p.m., this makes me feel like I have a refreshed start, and it gives me time to do my homework in the morning with a clear mind before a long day of working. I like this feeling so much that I even willingly scheduled morning classes for my first semester of college as early as 8 a.m. So how is this going to benefit you as an individual? If you can commit to an earlier schedule, one benefit you will receive is that there won't be as much traffic on the roads. Whenever you go to the store in the middle of the day, you probably end up caught in a lunch rush, or maybe it's later in the day and people are getting off work. For instance, if you wake up early and grab breakfast, then you can head out to the store and run errands by 9 a.m. and be on the road whenever other people are already at work. Obviously, this point only stands whenever you aren't working that morning. But if on the off chance you are working, you can still wake up an hour earlier than normal and make it to the office before your coworkers. You might even have time to stop and grab breakfast or coffee, and then boom, you're sitting at work awake and fulfilled before an amazing day on the job. You never know when something could go wrong or you might need gas, so this is always a great way to have time to plan for situations like this. Getting out of bed earlier can also have a wonderful effect on your mental health. Whenever you wake up every day, you experience something called sleep inertia. Sleep inertia is described by sleepfoundation.org as a feeling of grogginess, disorientation, drowsiness, and a cognitive impairment that immediately follows waking up. During this period of time, you can have a slowed reaction time and an impaired cognitive ability. This can easily lead to work-related injuries or an increased chance of getting into an accident when driving to work. Sleep inertia generally takes anywhere from 15 minutes to 2 hours in order to wear off, which means even if your work shift doesn't start until 11 a.m., you might want to wake up by 9 for the effects to go fully away so that you can have a clear awakeness to drive to work. Past research has shown that there is a link between a person's psychological preference for mornings or night and their moods. For example, night owls are 2 times more likely to develop depression compared to morning people. This could be solely due to their chronotype, but some researchers think it could be due to the amount of light that they are receiving and how it has an effect on their circadian rhythm. So what does this have to do with making sure to wake up early? Your circadian clock is most sensitive to light 2 hours before bed and 1 hour after waking up. Obviously, during the day, after 9 or 10 a.m., the sun is out and bright. That means if you're sleeping while the sun is already out, this will make your personal clock connect light with it being okay to sleep. And because of this, you might have more trouble waking up early on the days that it's necessary. Once you train your body that it's okay to sleep during the daytime, you will continue to feel fatigued during the day hours, making it harder to work or be productive, even if it's the prime time to be doing those things. One way that waking up early can even better support your physical health is if you get up and exercise. Exercising after sleeping can re-speed up your metabolism after waking up and promote a motivated start to the day. It is recommended by doctors to exercise every day in order to regulate your metabolism, and if you don't want to exercise before bed because it gives you adrenaline that would consequently keep you awake. This is why it's best to get up early and use your extra time in the morning to get in some light exercise, even if it's just some stretches to get your blood pumping. To wrap up, I fully support for all adults to wake up before 8 a.m., no matter your work time or what day of the week it is, and you should too. The benefits greatly outweigh the bad. We can together as a group make our productive energy last longer and prove to be healthier in our mind and our body. All it takes is a little sleep training and motivation to start on the journey of longer days and more restful nights. Thank you.